I want to discuss, while I'm waiting, I want to discuss something that happened on a Dlivrd delivery. And it could have happened on any other delivery. I have life experience. I know when people meet me, they get the, in my opinion, they get the feeling that I'm a pushover. And that's always been my thing in life. And not the second half. I'm just being respectful. And not that the guy was mean to me, but he was negatively speaking about the apps with me and his own boss, which I didn't appreciate. I delivered to a bank, and it was a $30 payout, Garden City pickup, Garden City drop off. And I went in, and the last time I was there was a woman there, and they left me alone. I said, if you just give me 5 minutes, I'll break this down. At least open it up, and I'll pass you and say goodbye. They were so appreciative that they didn't have to watch over me. The walls are glass, so there are people who can see me. So I go into the bank. The man goes, please give me a moment. I said, of course. He finished doing what he was doing. And he brings me into the room. I knew where he was bringing me into. And he was like, would you like to set it up over there or over there? I said, well, the last time I was here, they said over here. And he was like, yes, they usually do that. They want it over there. Then why'd you ask me? That was number one. That just came to me naturally, because now I'm telling the story. He, would you like me to help you? No, just give me 5 minutes. I said the same exact thing. Give me 5 minutes and I'll pass you when I leave. Thank you very much. I just wanted to be left alone for 5 minutes and do my job. So he listens to me. I take out the 2 first tins, and I'm deciding how I want to open up the boxes, because I open up the boxes to use them as a liner, as if it fits the table. So I laid 3 out, and I turn around. I sensed he was there already. I only had a half a tin out and some cold stuff over there. And he was already opening up the tin to see what it is. And I was like, can you please give me a few moments, sir? I'm not done yet. I thank you. And he goes, well, I usually help. And I said, well, he goes, they don't usually break it down, set it up. The delivery people, they usually just drop it off. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I need a few moments. Thank you very much. Because that's annoying when people are opening up the food and I just put the first half tray on the table. You're making it harder for me than it needs to be, no matter how nice he probably is. So he starts making conversations how, you probably have a lot of deliveries to do today. And I went, no, I usually squeeze in one of these, and I do other things with my time, I made a little conversation, and then he said, these apps, they don't care about the workers. And I was like, he said that, and he said some other stuff, the same type of things. And I was like, well, it is their bottom line, and they're more concerned about, as long as they earn their money. He goes, that's right. And I was like, however, the apps give people like me an opportunity to earn some steady part-time income. And he was like, oh, yeah. He goes, the people who usually deliver don't break it down. And he goes, my boss, he don't even let us take the rewards. He places the order, my boss. And we discussed Ease Cater. And I was like, well, what do you mean? He was like, well, when he places an order, he gets rewards. And he don't let us take it, so we can't get free stuff. He takes it. And I was like, well, he is a customer, right? That's good. I didn't know that about Ease Cater, giving customers rewards that later on they could get a free meal or two or whatever they offer. He was like, yeah. And then he starts talking about what else he does for free rewards. And he made it very clear how I'm really excited, because now I get to have lunch and I get to take dinner home. He put down his boss, which he went on with that for a little bit. I could keep repeating, but he was repeating the same thing. Then he put down the apps. I made a little conversation, and I said how the guac shop thanked me. The lady goes, "You're one of the few people that care." And I thought that was really sweet. I don't know everybody's name, but I know who the workers are when I go in and we work together. And then he immediately, whatever I said earlier before, and he was opening up the tins. I was like, he was hovering over me. And he was like, "Well, I'll be here next time." I said, "Oh, there was a lady here last time." He goes, "Well, I was probably off." Well, yeah, that's what I figured. Oh my God, people are exhausting. They're just exhausting. I wasn't going to put down the app. So the point of telling you this, don't put down bosses that are using Easecater or Dlivrd or whatever. It might be a direct business, because they're customers. They're customers. And I saw the man looking up like, our worker's bothering that person doing her job. And I didn't say anything because all the walls are glass. And I was like, I know that man's watching, thank God, because this guy, it sounds like he just wants to start trouble. He wants to have you talk negative and be negative and be negative. Oh, shut up. Geez. He did offer me a bottle of water. I said, sure. I'll take a bottle of water. I'll never say no to a free bottle of water. But for the most part, he was negative. Talked about his own boss, put him down because he's not getting to use the rewards. He goes, he places the orders. He won't let us place the orders to get the rewards. Oh my God. That should not even be a concern of yours when you're getting a paycheck. But hey, whatever you got to do to get through life. And that's what happened. Don't talk bad about the apps. We discuss it on videos, all the good and the bad that happened in the field. But, we're gig workers. We're a part of a small community sharing our experiences so we know what to expect. And we also share the experiences for people who need to jump on board because they need extra income. So they know what to expect. This video got really long. But thanks for listening to my story. It's just, don't put down the apps. Don't put down the bosses of companies. Don't do it. Don't go down that negative route. He just wanted... I have Senpex on. They just sent me a notification. They have an offer available, but it's way too far. I just looked on the map. It's an hour away. The drop-off is in Mastic Beach, $33.97, and it says urgent. Now, I was just about to turn on the apps. I just completed a delivered delivery, and I got back into town. I'm going to work a few Ubers and Grubhub, call it a day. But if this was closer, I would have taken it. So I'm going to keep Senpex on. But now I'm trying to figure out, how do I decline? I want them to know that I'm not available. Distance 30.48 miles from the pickup. It gives you the shipment size, the length, the width, the height. I guess that's in total. I guess that's what all that means. Pickup time as soon as possible. Claim order. I don't want to claim it. I wish I could tell them that delivery details, that I don't want it. I wonder how you can do that. Oh, someone grabbed it. It's gone. Got it. Someone grabbed it. Good for them. They probably live around there.